You got pregnant by my landlord.
Don't play with me, and that's why I got a lawyer.
I don't care about getting no lawyer.
So I'm coming for you.
You ain't gonna. Why you looking crazy? I told you. I told you. If you don't act right, you don't see the kids. I told you that. If you don't act right, you won't see the kids.
She thought she could play him for a fool, cheating on him, getting pregnant for another man, and still expecting him to stay. But he made the only choice a man with self-respect would make. He put her out. The following clips are shared for commentary, education, and discussion purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you don't act right, you won't see the kids.
Do you know how you being right now?
It don't matter. You on camera.
Did you bring my ring?
What you mean did I bring your ring? Bring your ring for what?
I told you bring me my wedding ring back.
Why would I bring your red ring?
Because I need some more money. Why are you playing around? It is mine.
You slept with the landlord.
You told me to. What do you mean?
I did not.
You the one that had a ring.
I was literally joking.
It don't matter.
I was literally joking.
It don't matter. The rent is paid without you paying it. So
okay,
what is the point?
What you mean what's the point? What do you mean what's the point? I didn't tell you to get pregnant.
Because you didn't have no money.
I didn't tell you to get pregnant.
That's not my fault.
You got pregnant.
Where's my kids?
What you mean,
You're
where's the
supposed
kids?
to bring me my kids so I can see my kids.
I'm not bringing the kids. There ain't no kids in there. I tricked you. Huh? I ain't no kids in there. I tricked you. Like I said, you would not be seeing the kids. I tricked you. I just want to see how you were doing. And you looking like you looking crazy, like always. But anyway, tell the read. You gonna tell the landlord since he been taking you on dates and junk? Yeah. Yeah, and I got it all on camera, baby. I got it all on camera.
And I'm gonna get the video.
The baby mama French kissed her brother with both her lips.
What you recording for? Because I want these people to know how you slept with my brother.
Whoop-de-doo. Everybody knew except you.
So what did I say about you though? What type of girl did I say about you?
What you mean?
She belongs to the streets. What you got going on?
Why you got that phone? What is going on?
Why am I hearing you pregnant?
Who you heard that from?
It don't matter. Are you pregnant?
I might be.
By who?
I mean, how could it be you if you ain't even home? You never here.
So wait,
I don't even see you. I gotta call you, pencil that in, to even have time with you.
So you saying you pregnant? It's not mine, and you living here? Why I pay all the bills at?
That's the least you could do.
Are you like mine, Keisha?
That's the least you could do.
What you mean?
You've been neglecting me for a long time.
She's paying the
so you baby?
accusing him of abandonment.
How you
even hear it from her anyway? Why y'all talking in the first place? That's what I mean. That's the stuff that I be talking about. That's what I mean. It's simple stuff like that. You can't talk to me, but you can talk to her. How that make sense? You think I'm stupid?
You sitting up here with a secret, baby. You talking about talking. When was you gonna say anything?
It was no secret. You just didn't know about it.
So what is that called? A secret.
It's called you was out of the loop. You just needed to be out of the loop.
But you and my we got a whole kid together. Is that my kid?
We can find out. We can call more if you want to call more.
Is that my kid?
We can call more if you want to call more.
So you saying it's not my kid?
I'm saying it's a possibility.
That a 6-year-old is not my kid.
When have you spent time with me? When have you been around?
I'm always working. You on Instagram, always talking.
It makes money. What you mean?
I'm paying everything on Keisha. Like, come on, you for real? And you could just come talk to me or nothing?
I've been trying to talk to you. I've been trying to call you. I've been trying to have conversations with you. I tried to set up date nights. You wasn't worried about it.
It's all
you wasn't worried about it.
You right. Look, it's date night and it's talking. Get your bag and get out.
You really couldn't do this right now.
Man, what? Get out.
You really couldn't do this right now.
Man, what option are you giving me? What you want me to do? Play daddy daycare here? No, not doing that. You gonna sit up here and lay in the bed while you pregnant? Like, how long is you gonna keep this up? Was you gonna say anything at all?
I mean, do you sit here and tell me what you doing when you gone all hours in the night, when you don't come back for 2 and 3 days? But you working though, right? You working. Cause what job has you gone for that long? And let me guess, your phone just you don't have a charger? Your phone just don't work? Your thumb's broke? You don't have a way to communicate with nobody?
The difference is, ain't nobody telling you nothing though. You ain't hearing it from my friends. But you on the other end, your friends, yeah, they quick to tell me how you pregnant about the guy.
I'm your friends because all your friends trying to talk to me in the first place.
Whatever. Hey, listen, man, I ain't trying to do all this, get a little boy in there. Get your stuff and get out from here, Keisha. You gotta go. I ain't doing this. You talk, you get pregnant. It's crazy.
Whatever.
Somebody neglect.
Neglect. If you wanted something more to happen, you should have been here. You should have been here.
The audacity of these women needs to be studied. You cheated, got pregnant, and still found a way to blame him for your bad decisions. There's just no winning with some of these women. Kicking her out was the only right call.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I want you to guess what the surprise is. First of all, happy anniversary. So I want you to guess. What do you think it is?
Tickets to Malibu?
Maybe. I'd say something else. So you can keep it for a couple of years. But this is our child. It doesn't belong to me. And also, while you're on this app, like, I don't know, I've been doing everything right.
First of all, that's not me. Obviously, somebody's stealing my pictures. I have no clue what you're talking about.
You can take it and leave, or you can just leave.
Are you breaking up with me?
No, just get out the car, please. Hold
I'll let you think about whether or not you really want to believe this.
Would you cheat for $1,000? No, man.
I mean, like, that's a lot of money.
Oh. Come on.
I could, like, spend on, like, both. Like, we could use it.
You cheated on me, man.
We could
We've been
use
dating
it.
for over a
We
year.
could use it.
We've been dating for over a year.
We could use it,
It's
though.
not okay.
Like, I could take us out. You don't have to do it anymore.
Women need to understand, it's not always about the money for us. In her head, it's like, I'll cheat, get $1,000, and we'll spend it together. The truth is, only a simp would agree to that nonsense.
I can't even explain Michael to you. I was going to introduce you to him very early on when we first started.
I don't care.
Well, stop it, because
I don't care.
Well, it matters.
No, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, to you, because you think that matters for me to hear. I don't care. But you, when did you start? You're telling me that you were an honest person your whole life up to this point. I mean, I would say in the last week you probably, and granted some of them are repetition, but at the same time you probably lied to me 150, 200 times. Would you say it's fair?
I guess. I keep you track. Sure you have.
Oh, you sure have? Is that a shot at me? Oh, then why would you say, well, you really think I'm keeping a tally? I mean, have you lied to me? Do you think I'm keeping a record sheet? Is that what you're saying?
I think that you're literally keeping a record sheet, but I think that every time it happens, it sticks in your head.
So why should I think you're going to be honest moving forward? Should. Does your daughter know that you use her as a weapon? It's a legitimate question. It's a legitimate. You've done it more than once. Does she know? Does she know?
I can't even explain Michael to you. I was going to introduce you to him very early on when we first started.
I don't care.
Well, stop it, because
I don't care.
Well, it matters.
No, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, to you, because you think that matters for me to hear. I don't care. But you are, in fact, having people send you friends that I have that are female that I occasionally talk to. Some I wouldn't even call friends. I don't like. So they come back, they're in miserable shape. But I occasionally talk to them, and I'm totally honest with you about them. And I let you see every message. But you just became that person. Well, you never cared enough before, so you did it, you just didn't care. Well, wait, caring and not caring, two different things. Hey, so when you don't care, it's going to increase. Oh, so it didn't increase when you didn't care.
It didn't. And
wait, so what? Okay. Well, I want to understand that. Okay, you're basically
going to try to.
Okay, but I don't want to ramble. I just want a very direct answer. So you're telling me that when you don't care, you cheat less.
She really threw away 20 years of marriage for some random dude who will never take her seriously. Like, what are these women thinking? You cheat with him and then expect he's going to respect you? That's delusion. The fact she's trying to rationalize it just proves she's not even remorseful.
Me or this Porsche 911 Carrera Sport?
Huh?
This Porsche 911. The keys to the Porsche.
Sorry, keys.
Oh. What?
Whoa, red interior?
Yeah, but would you rather have like me?
Sorry, what?
Or this Porsche?
Whoa! Wait, sorry, what were you saying? Sorry.
The Porsche or me?
You?
Or the...
I'm not as active on OF as I should be, financially like I should be. I just recently started dancing, which has been paying my bills. One of the kids' dad, the oldest, he's on child support when he chooses to be. And then the baby's dad helps me a lot.
What do you bring to the table, Molly?
I think I'm funny. I have a really great sense of humor. I also make a good amount of money, so I'm not gonna like leech off you. I care about the way that I look.
Whenever you ask them what they bring to the table, the answer is always the same. I'm funny and attractive. Like, congratulations. So is every other woman. That's not value. That's just basic.
I can throw you yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, no. You're cool and all, but like, you know, you're like, you give me homegirl vibes. You know, homegirl vibes. What?
The girlfriend took her boyfriend's car to get her back annihilated by her best friend from college.
And who? My girlfriend is upstairs with this fucking guy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You just told me that you liked him, didn't you? You like him, right?
Okay, bye.
How many times have you been here? How many times have you been here?
Bye. When a man is handsome, educated, and makes good money but is still single, what's his problem?
Problem. That is an interesting term to use. But why exactly does there have to be a problem with someone if they choose to remain single? And I have noticed this is a rather common thought process amongst a lot of individuals, and that goes for men as well as for women, especially if that person falls into the categories mentioned of being attractive, well-educated, and financially stable, that there naturally has to be a problem with them if they're not in a relationship with someone. Now, to be perfectly clear, there is nothing wrong with a person who wants to be in a relationship with another person. It's absolutely natural to want companionship in life. But I might add that there is nothing wrong with remaining single. And just because a person is single doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. That is a mindset that I think needs to be changed among a lot of individuals out there. But why exactly is it such a common idea? I think that's something that needs to be further looked into, because I find it rather odd that a person would naturally think that there's something wrong with someone if they're perfectly happy being single.
See, this right here is the problem. A woman sees a man who's good-looking, educated, successful, and still single, and immediately assumes something must be wrong with him. But here's the truth. What's wrong is her mindset. Men today aren't rushing into relationships just to be used as a wallet, a therapist, or a stepdad. They'd rather stay single than settle for someone who brings nothing but entitlement to the table.
The kind of girl you want to date is the one that hates all men. I'm just saying, I saw a post yesterday and I actually reposted it, and I was kind of going through the comments.
Women. This is why men are checking out. She cheats, gets pregnant, blames you. She trades 20 years for a guy who'll never commit. She thinks being funny and cute is enough, and when the mask falls off, all she's got left is excuses. Subscribe and see you in the next video. The following clips are shared for commentary, education, and discussion purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.